him about how much more severe it would be if he did this again?
Well, we talked directly about the consequences first before we got to a subsequent potential to have done something wrong. We were very focused on the misconduct that was in front of us at the time. And frankly, most of our conversation was about how incredibly serious the first incident was of waving, a firearm on social media. And again, and the consequences there. An 8-game suspension was pretty serious and something that he, at least to me, seemed to take incredibly seriously in that time. And we spoke for a long time about not just the consequences that could have on his career, but the safety issues around it. Could have injured, maimed, killed himself, someone else with an act like that. And also the acknowledgement that, as you said, he's a star. I mean, he has an incredibly huge following. Yeah. And that my concern, and I thought he shared with me, that millions, if not tens of millions of kids globally would see him as having done something that was celebrating in a way. That act of using a firearm in that fashion. And so I at least was left with the sense that he was taking this incredibly seriously. So honestly, I was shocked when I saw this weekend that video. Now, we're in the process of investigating it, and we'll figure out exactly what happened to the best we can then. The video's a bit grainy and all that, but I'm assuming the worst, but we'll figure out, exactly what happened there.
What did you say to him? What did you say to him about how much more?
Yes, and that was NBA Commissioner Adam Silver saying how shocked he was at John Morant because of the first incident they had a conversation. And I understand exactly where he's coming from. You would think that with the first one in the 8-day suspension, you would have got your little act together. But basically, by doing it again, it's like a slap in the commissioner's face right now. You making him look crazy, because me personally, when it first happened, I said he need more than an 8-day suspension. He told me he was going to therapy and all that. What happened to all of that? So this is what he had to say, because he recently made a statement. So let's go to the statement. I know I've disappointed a lot of people who have supported me. This is a journey, and I recognize there is more work to do. My words may not mean much right now, but I take full accountability of my actions. I am committed to continuing to work on myself. Well, he said that before, so I don't understand how he said that before, and now here we are with this. You understand what I'm saying? We back at it again. You was doing the work before. You sat down, you gave interviews, and you said you was doing the work for. And then we back at it again. And then you caught on IG Live again. My thing is, I think you need to stay off of social media for a while, my brother, because if they give you enough chance, baby, I don't know. But I don't know if they're going to give him another chance at this point. He might be suspended. Listen, we almost at the semifinals anyway. We almost at the finals for the championship anyway. And he might want to sit out. If his team is in the playoffs, he might want to sit the playoffs out. But I don't think his team is going to be in the playoffs. I'm not too sure. I got to go look. But he needs a heavier fine. And he needs to sit out and stay off social media. His management or his team need to make him not be on social media for a while. And I'm not saying just his social media. Your friend's social media, you can't get caught on no social media for a long time. He needs to be on social media suspension from his team, because obviously he don't know how to act when he's on social media and he keeps getting caught with guns. Obviously, guns is his thing. Obviously, this is what he wants to do with his life. So at this point, if they suspend him for a lifetime and kick him off his team and out of the NBA, I am not mad at it, because it's like, how many chances do you feel like you should get with brandishing a gun on social media? I don't get why you feel like you special and you better than. That's because they gave him that slap on the wrist, and that 8-day suspension was like a vacation for him. That little fine out of his little contract didn't mean nothing because his contract is kind of heavy. So that contract really didn't mean that little fine that they gave him the first time really didn't mean nothing. It was a slap in the face to the commissioner. It's a slap in the face to the NBA. It's a slap in the face to all the guys that play. That's minority. That's black. Come on, you putting a target on they back, your back, and everybody else's back. So tell me what you think about this, YouTube. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go. Hit me in the comments. Later.